All right, so we have a 2026 Dodge Durango, black in color, brand new, 118 miles on it. Pursuit package, going to be upfitted with center console and a blueprint Soundoff signal siren controller, smart siren, using the individual outputs to control each light, allowing full synchronization amongst the entire vehicle. Whether it's front light bar, rear light bars, perimeter lights, they are all going to be in sync together. So what I'm going to do for you during this video here is we're just going to do a quick walkthrough of some of the basic features of the vehicle and let you see every bit and piece apart. So we'll go ahead and start out. We got our spotlight over here on the A-pillar driver's side, just a little toggle switch that turns that on and off. Full power windows, power locks, like I said, 118 miles on it. Should see that down there. And then the shifter is going to be up on the dash here, a normal column shifter, so it's not your spin knob or anything like that, with Apple CarPlay, Android Play, and then dual temperature air conditioning heat. Got the spot here to be able to mount a universal computer holder, or if needed, you know, they could always go to the side of the console here. Does come with a magnetic mic ready to go for whatever radio you put into this vehicle. And there are also two antennas plumbed to the rear for those radios, and we'll get to that here in a little bit. But starting out with the siren controller, we'll go ahead and go to slide switch 1 and do a walk around of the vehicle. This vehicle is set up with park enable. So when the vehicle is in park, it's not going to allow you to turn the siren on or anything until you actually put it into drive. So currently slide switch 1 should be steady burn, everything all the way around the vehicle, except for the rear. The rear should only be flashing. And I apologize for the frame rates on these. They do not flicker like that normally, but with LEDs and cameras it can be tough for it to pick it up. So the rest of these are all steady burn all the way around the front and sides. The back is the only thing flashing on slide switch 1, including the tail lights, 2 4x2s, and then the interior rear stick. We'll go flip to slide switch 2. Slide switch 2 is going to enable your side lighting. Continue with the rear at a slow pattern. And these lights are fully, they're tricolor lights, so we can accommodate for fire, EMS, or police. So the passenger side here does have red in it, that if we needed to take the blue out, we would be able to do that to accommodate for just a red-white package. So, and these do have white to the front and sides, just not to the rear. So got 2 down to the lower grill, got the 2 in the interior bar up there. And this is a 200-watt siren system, so there's 2 speakers right inside the grill here. Your under mirror lights, and then the CD pillar lights there also. Go to slide switch 3. Slide switch 3 is going to step into more of a response mode. You're going to enable your headlight flashers and incorporate all of the white in all of your perimeter lights except for the rear ones. The rear lights will continue to stay red, blue only. We'll go ahead and take it completely out of emergency mode, and we'll just go to a split arrow. It's going to have left, right arrow, and a split center. And there are some chevrons already put on this vehicle down below on that bottom bumper, if you didn't already see that. Okay, and then we have 3 separate buttons, one for front scene, left scene, and right scene, so you can separate that out whether front, left, or right. I'll go ahead and turn all 3 of them on and walk around and show you all the white. The only place that does not have any scene lighting too is the rear. So we got that one under the mirror, your takedowns in the interior bar, 2 down below here, one off to the side there. Like I said, no scenes to the rear. And then the last function on here is going to be cruise mode, which will just enable all of the perimeter lights to either red or blue. Like I said, those are tricolor lights, so if we needed to change those all to red, we could easily do that for you. And these are not flickering like this. This is just LED frame rate, not picking up on the camera very well. Okay, shut that off here. I'm not going to turn the siren on just because we're in a public parking lot. But you do have 2 12-volt sockets here for any sort of accessories that you needed to add, along with a removable mic for the PA system. Inside the front console here, you do have a 6-position fuse block for any accessories that were to need to be added. Everything is ran from the rear of the vehicle, and we'll get back there here in a second, but there's room for expansion for a computer mount or a computer power supply or any sort of radios. The 2 antennas on the roof. Currently we just have like a 800 megahertz nub on there and a camera system antenna until we know what the buyer is going to end up using. Pop the trunk here for you. Go around to the back. If we flip open these 2 compartments here, you have your siren controller, a fuse block, your timer disconnect for low voltage, all based off of ignition and a timer. And then off to the left side here, you have 2 antennas that are ran to the roof. If needed be, you know, if you needed one up to the front, things like that could be readjusted for whoever the end user is at a small